To some of you, this may seem dumb. To others, this feels like something I would actually play. But whatever what you feel, this is a game that I just love playing. I can never convince a group of people to play with me. Fortune Street. I got first introduced to this game through, I think, what a good chunk of people did. I know for me, I got introduced from TRG. Got it. Played it. Really enjoyed it. As I said, can never convince people to play with me because it's Monopoly. But I'll explain how this game works when we start playing. Basically, how this is going to work is that we're going to be going through standard rules. Standard rules are well-loved rules played by fans of the series since 1991. Dabble in stocks and dominate districts in the deeply devious game of commercial deftness. It's very fun. I always love playing Fortune Street, and this is like the only English release of Fortune Street, called Boom Street in the UK or in the European nations. And in general, this is just a series that has happened a lot since the early days of the SNES. And not a lot of people know about Fortune Street. It's only popular in Japan, and I think the latest one that came out at the time I'm recording this was the one combined with Final Fantasy, which I wanted to play that. That's on PS4 and is a Japanese exclusive. So you can tell how I can do it. But no matter what we can do, we can have fun with our general scenario. And how this is going to work is that game speed is going to be a blur, so basically the movement in the game is going to be tremendously fast, which, holy crap, this game is super slow if you don't do that. Chat speed just dictates if the characters speak or not. If you want no chat from the AI, just pick no chat, it'll go even faster. I just do fast because I like the character banter. It does show some good character, and if anything, they actually interact with you, the player, as well, which is pretty good. Wii Remote grip is just basically how you want to hold the Wii Remote, either through horizontal, left or right, or you can hold it vertical, up and down, which I wouldn't recommend vertical. I just prefer horizontal. Anything else about this game is that there is a tutorial for this game, which lets you learn the standard rules, and it actually has a unique board with you against Toad and Slime, which is fine, but I'd rather just show you it on Tour Mode. Tour Mode is technically the story mode of the game. It's to complete every single level, and every level you beat, you unlock new ones on the board, and you get to unlock new characters, new trophies, new stuff for yourself, the character. Because go to the changing room. As you can see, we just have our me. Oops. When you start off, you just have this. Basically, clothes are just what you can do. Accessories and mascots are what are around you. Actions is how your me acts during the game, and styles of play is only for going to out for lunch mode, which the game basically plays itself. So I wanted to do it perfectly to the point where I can leave it at that. This is just basically what I do, piggybacking in the story, so it's perfect. I'll just leave it like that. But neither here nor there, let's just go towards tour mode and our first level of the day. How this is going to work is that each board is going to be recorded and split up to episodes, but how they're going to be recorded is in the order of Dragon Quest, then Super Mario, and once we're done with the 6 of each, we go here to Special, and Special has the final 6, and that's how it's going to go. The also other beautiful fact about Tour Mode is that it has a set goal and set opponents you fight. First one up the docket is Castle Trodain, the tranquil domain of King Trode. Though the one pitiful sight of it cocooned in cursed vines is impressed on all our memories. Basically, we're just here against these three. We have a victory condition of just completing 3rd or higher. And I will say this, I'm not going to be guaranteeing victory on most of these. The AI technically cheats in this game, and the AI will also not go within the other fun part about Monopoly, the trading mechanic. So you're not going to see a lot of that. The letters on the characters also dictate how hard they are. Basically, D's the lowest, C is next in rank. If I go here to the last one, A is the highest, like S and A are the highest ones. So you're gonna see some strategies from some of these characters, or not. But let's just go to Castle Trodain with a target amount of 10,000. Fun series. Neither here nor there. I just love this game. Determine the play order using the number machines. Basically, you can either just do it randomly, which is what the number machines do, or you could just go in 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going first with an 84. Nice, I'll take it. What? How Fortress 3 works is that it's just pure Monopoly, and that's what I've been saying for a while. You're talking about a 10,000 G bankruptcy limit, basically just like Monopoly. You can bankrupt someone, and if whoever gets bankrupt immediately finishes the game as well. You can change it to Monopoly rules, where everyone can get bankrupt to finish the game. Don't know why you would do that, but it's there. If I already cast news on you, there would be one less player to compete with. I'm wide awake, couldn't plop off to sleep now. I love these character interactions, which is why I always keep them. But very simple board of Castle Trodain, just a very simple circle with the middle being the thing. Each of the districts have their set price. Just like Monopoly, the more you have in a district, the more you can upgrade, the more you can put stuff into it. And there are other spaces around here, these suit squares. If you pass them, you just get a suit. You get all 4 suits, go back to the bank where we are, and you get a promotion. Promotion's just like going around the whole board to go in Monopoly where you get $200. But in this one, it just depends on how much stock you got, how much properties you got, and all that. 4. General strategy, if you want to do like how to see Fortress 3 works, try to take your rival's positions, try to take where things would go. Keep your eye out for any properties you want to buy. Later on, there's more strategy in this game. Oh, goody goody, I'm the king of the castle, you dirty rascal. Teehee, this place is groovy. And yeah, basically these characters, like, there's more to this game than leads on. If you land on the suit square exactly, you get to pick a venture card. Venture card is just like chance time, which is really good. And that incentivizes landing on the venture squares, but they're unique in their own ways where people can just have fun. Everyone's going to that 300. Not bad. I can actually go up to get the diamond, then loop back towards the yellow district. I have to think the Moonbrook Castle was once as grand as this. We're just fighting against Slime, Princessa, and Platypunk. And Platypunk is kind of funny. He's a little hard. The first person in the district, I must work steadily, increase my acquisitions little by little. One day I'm going to take over the role of our respective plot father and live up to the casa in this one. I'm not going to read every single thing. It's going to be like talking back and forth between strategies and how this game works. That's a good one. So, yeah. He really went back one. I think he wants to buy it. No, just to say, unfortunately, it's a pretty simple boarding concept. Just Monopoly. Nobody likes Monopoly. But with the stock market. The stock market gets introduced technically as soon as you pass the bank. So we get to have fun in those scenarios. 4. I land on that. That or 140. I'll take this. Actually, no, it's too early. I'll go this way. Gets me back to yellow faster. I'm a good chap. Another thing about this game is that, well, there are more spaces here. The moon icon you see there makes it that if you land on it, your shop's closed for the day, and the day means up until your next turn. So you can't make any profits from people landing on it. You can't make anything. but people can still land on your shops and they'll force to give you nothing. So it's pretty much really good for your opponents, really bad for you. The one on the screen is arcade. The arcade is just basically a little mini game you can play where you can just get more money, more revenue, more stocks, more anything. So you get to have fun in that scenario. And good thing I took that. Pretty easy to just land on an arcade for no reason. There's nothing wrong in going to the arcade. If you stop at any time during your shops, you can actually spruce it up. And sprucing up just basically means like adding a house or hotel, stuff like that in Monopoly. General rule for this game, don't spruce up your shops, don't upgrade if you don't have stocks. The reason for that is anytime you level up a shop, its value will go up in terms of price, but also the value in stocks will go up. The whole district as itself will go up. And if you have stocks in that, it'll give you some more net worth towards your victory. So try to keep in mind that if you don't have any stocks in a district and you upgrade it, you're not gonna get any more bang for your buck. The first bang is your shop, but wow, like your first instinct is to upgrade because, well, more money. If people land on it, you get a lot of money. But with nothing there for you to gain afterwards, like not worth it. Ooh, 2-1. I'll take it. I'll take it. And another thing about this is that having multiple shops in a district will also raise up the price by itself. So it's not generally worth it to upgrade on one shop. If you have at least two, then go for it. Have fun. But if you only have like one shop in a district, you could just do a pump and dump. And pump and dump, though it has a negative connotation in today's world, you could just like pump a district with as much stock as you want to put, upgrade a shop. After that, you can just dump the remainder of the stock towards a good amount you want to keep, and you can just leave it there. The only problem with that is that you're going to be losing some money. So do be mindful of that. I'm going to just say, this is a cheap joint, huh? Yeah, it's pretty cheap. I only got it for free. What'd you feel if you were to turn into a dog? I don't know. I have one behind me. Alright, 59. You can buy stocks in a district of your choice at 10 below market value. Sure, I'll buy market value. This is where the stock prices come up. This is gonna be very fun to do. I'm gonna just buy like 50 stock. Whole point of stocks is that they're just bonus revenue at the end. You don't get any like ready cash, any good money towards you, but you get a lot of net worth, and that's like your safety net towards being purchased and landing on other people's properties. So keep your net worth high. If you have no stocks and you land on a very expensive one, like what happened to Princessa, you'll lose a lot of value. Drop to the last place, but she's in last. So that's pretty much it, how it's gonna work. It's a very fun, minuscule game. I always bring it up. I always bring up this game to play with my friends because, well, I just love Fortune Street. But if you're playing by yourself, it's pretty boring, pretty lonely. God damn it. So that's why people just don't play Fortune Street. I always recommend playing Fortune Street with a friend. Also, another good benefit of stocks is that you get a dividends reward out of it. The more stocks you have in a district, the more quote-unquote free money you get out of it. It's pretty good. And it will kind of alleviate some of the damage you do if you land on another person's property. So do be mindful of that. And that's why it's another good reason to have stocks in pretty much a good chunk of districts. Rule of thumb for stocks is just put stocks when you want to put it. So either on your properties, or if you think someone's doing really good in a property, you can piggyback off of them. Piggybacking just means you put stocks in their district just to get like the revenue or like some revenue and something out of it. It's good for two reasons. One, it blocks the person if you have the highest amount of stock. Because why upgrade your shop if it's going to help out my opponent by raising up the stock prices? Two, later on during the game, you can actually just dump all your stocks in that district, and if your opponent is still in that district, it will crash their market, making it very, not livable, but it will crash their net worth pretty hard, especially if you are a very high one. Most of the AIs will try to upgrade, so stuff like I think Slime and the rest in D upgrade without having stocks in, while good old B's to S's will only upgrade when they have stock. Once you finally have all the suits, you just go back to bank, as I said in the beginning of the game. You'll get a promotion. Basically, you get like a little payday for all your troubles going around the board. Basic salary, promotion bonus is when you upgrade, and a shop bonus as well for having the most amount of shops, or the amount of shops you have. First game on the arcade is Round the Blocks. It's just your basic lotto. You have your winnings on the right, and you just have to match up 3, which Platypunk already made 50. I mean 100G. Jesus Christ. This is gonna be fun.